I regret to inform you that the things might have gone worse since last time, and it's still bad, It's the 83 of wave 2 of coronavirus in Canada, and it is the sixth day in a row with 2,000 over 2,000 cases, and the 45th day with over 1,000 cases in a row. Just as a reminder, Hamilton will enter the gray zone on Monday, December 21st due to high cases. Specific rules are given. Four hundred and 86 cases are from Toronto. 468 is from Peel Region. That's pretty close enough. 326 is from York Region. 151 is from Windsor-Essex Region. And 128 is from Niagara Region. So Niagara has ended up with the high on the list with the highest number of cases within the province, and those who are like planning on going to Niagara for like a day, yeah. Let's see, the problem with that is yeah. The number of cases, which is getting closer to the number of cases in Windsor-Essex region, yeah, things can get worse. So 25 new deaths were reported. They did not report given the number of the average number on cases under 100. It's strange. So yeah. Just a reminder, the red zone rules are still standardized, because that's the one that's sort of changed. The London-Middlesex region still have it. Simcoe, Muskoka region, Wellington-Dufferin-Guelph region, Waterloo region, and Halton region have to follow these. And only Hamilton today is the last day for the red zone rules, because tomorrow Hamilton's going to get bumped up to the gray zone. So, Waterloo region has its own rules. Simcoe, Muskoka has its own rules, It's different than the standard red zone rules. Waterloo region, only event spaces and only allow 10 people in at a time. The rest is all closed. Simcoe, Muskoka, 5 people indoors and 25 outdoors for like gatherings of any kind, and restaurants and barns, gyms and fitness centers, 10 people inside maximum, and fitness classes, 10 people indoors, 25 outdoors. The Toronto region, those gray zone rules, aka lockdown. Though the rules are pretty standardized, a whole bunch of stuff is closed. But if I've looked at the rules, and the York region of rules and Hamilton of rules are very similar, except for some differences. So I'm going to read the York region rules first. Indoor league team, individual team sports aren't allowed except for high performance athletes in professional leagues. Gatherings of any kind are not allowed except people from the same household. So drive-in cinemas are open. Rehearsals and performances are allowed without spectators. Household services are allowed, so like that's like nannies, babysitters, like that kind of stuff. So health services are open, like dentists and doctors and hospitals. Post-secondary classes are open to medical training and classes or in the trades only. Classes are open to supermarkets, grocery stores, convenience stores, big box stores, hardware stores, and pharmacies are open to 50 people at a time. Real estate and car dealerships and indoor garden centers are open on appointment only. Sports and recreation centers are open for things like childcare. Garden centers are allowed to open and do curbside pickup. And curbside pickup is allowed for cannabis stores, libraries, shops at retail stores, and shops at malls. Which have specific parking spots now. Schools and child care centers are open unless mentioned. So Hamilton's somewhat different. Film and television production is not allowed. Individual team sports aren't allowed except for high performance athletes and professional leagues. Gatherings, and of course gatherings of any kind are not allowed. So the rest is very similar to the others, the York region special rules. Drive-in cinemas, that's the same. Rehearsal performances allowed without spectators, that's the same. So although the media production, like news production, though that is allowed as long as they don't have a live audience in Hamilton. Though that's the special rules. And household services and health services and allowed. Post-secondary, that is also standardized, so only medical training or the trades are open for in class. However, some things are sort of different. So supermarkets, grocery stores, convenience stores, and big box stores, hardware stores, and pharmacies are open to 50 people at a time. Retail and car dealerships are open on appointment only. Sports and recreation facilities are open, things like childcare. Curbside pickup is available for cannabis stores, libraries, and retail stores. That's sort of what's different. So retail stores are not to be opened, unlike the York region. and of course, shops at malls. The big, in the York region, the big one is Vaughan Mills. So anyone shopping at that place, curbside pickup is available there. So, hospitalizations today is 875 people are hospitalized right now. Lower than last time. 261 is in ICU. $156 in ICU on a ventilator. Long-term care home deaths, 2,502 deaths right now. And number of outbreaks right now is 154. Sad to hear that. So again, rural regions ask gray zone and red zone region people not come over. And food banks, of course, if you can donate to your local food bank near you. I'm just going to read out the coronavirus rankings right now. They've gone worse. Quebec, Ontario, Alberta, and BC in the top 4. Quebec is now at 174,839. Ontario 157,749. Alberta 88,933. BC 45,400. Manitoba 22,630. Saskatchewan 13,329, Nova Scotia 1,445, New Brunswick 578, Newfoundland and Labrador 380, Nunavut 259, PEI 90, Yukon Territories 59. North Territories at 24. So if you want coronavirus out by early 2021, you better start contributing. You know, and continue like following coronavirus safety rules and regulations. Don't have any large gatherings with anyone this Christmas. Don't have any large gatherings with others that do not live in your household. If you have a small number of though, you can invite at least one household over, and that is it. Use social media to talk with others, and only go on essential travel. Keep your health your first priority. Stay out of areas where coronavirus cases can be high, and avoid going to places if you're from a high case area. Green zone, red zone, and check which color zone your region is in. And just be careful right now because people like who are like flying over from the United States of America or the UK. Coronavirus cases are like super high over there in both places. So anyone flying over from there to here, avoid contact. Stay safe, folks. Remember, changes are like happening starting tomorrow morning, 12:01 a.m. for Hamilton. Let's at least pray that these coronavirus cases they don't exceed 2,500 or let's hope they literally go down like people. But to do that, people really need to start like contributing and lower them cases, follow them rules. Audi.